Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to dive into the kit for Kestrel. We're going to check it out, give our feelings. Is this really going to live up to the hype of a Silver Surfer type character? Jason Bender said it out there. All right, let's see if it does it. We'll look at the stats that we got. We'll check those out a little bit, see how she does compare with some of the other top tier characters. I mean, that'll play into it a little bit, right? If whether we think it's a top tier character. So yeah, we're gonna look at this as an envoy video. So we're all gonna be releasing this out at the same time. Go check out every envoy out there. We're probably gonna have a ton of videos out there. We've got Kestrel, we've got Skill Military, we've got Heroes for Hire. Lots of stuff going on. We might try to throw in Skill Military in this one. We'll see. All right. So as always, doing the 10K giveaway once we hit 10,000 subscribers. So go ahead and click that Discord link in the description below to follow along and subscribe. Both easy, both free, and can potentially get you something in the long run, right? Maybe even get some good content or some content. We'll give you content at least. That's our promise. That's our guarantee. All right, let's go check out Kestrel.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, so what we got here, we'll have a video playing in the corner of just the roster that we got, or the roster MP4, and then we've got the kit kind of written behind me. I'll go through the traits and the passive and then work our way backwards. You can see her spinning around there, and it'll show some of her abilities, and also you can kind of catch where the T4s are. I'm not going to really get into the T4s in this. There's a lot to cover. So, all right, so first her traits. She's Hero, Cosmic, Tech, and Skill. Anyone who wanted her for skill for the Doom Raids, and Blaster. So let's see if we're going to want to bring her up. So like I said, I like to start with the passive. It's called Dimensional Hopper. On spawn, gain charged. Plus offense up for 2 turns. So that's a nice start to the match. Let's see what charge does. On turn, heal self for 20% of max health. All right, very nice, very long shot-esque, very Shatterstar-esque. And clear all negative effects from self. Very Deadpool of her. If negative effects are removed, heal self for 5% per negative effect. So don't put negative effects on her. Gotta love seeing that. So she's going to heal herself and clear negative effects and heal per negative effect. So that's going to give her some nice longevity there to stick around in a match. It'll be interesting to see if the 20% heal happens before heal block or if she clears it, like what the order of turn is there. I'm guessing that the 20% on turn is going to be heal blocked. Then she'll clear the negative effects and get those heals. So you might not get the 20% if she is heal blocked. On turn, okay, no, so this part reads a little goofy because it really is. There's 2 parts of this I want to combine. So this part here says on turn, if charged and an enemy has attempted to summon or clone this match, clear charged. Okay, that doesn't make sense by itself. But if you look at the bottom here, while this character has charged, enemies cannot summon or clone. So on turn, if you're charged, an enemy has attempted to summon or clone, she'll stop it. All right. So basically the way you're going to see this working is if Mr. Sinister tries to summon or clone somebody, she's like, nah. And then when it comes to her turn, she loses her charged. Okay. This stops Hela from summoning Greg. This stops Jean Grey from summoning Dark Phoenix. Okay. So buckle in them bootstraps because this lady is going to be stopping some pretty seriously strong characters in the game. So depending where you put her, depending on how you use her, that's extremely strong dynamic there. Doom, that's only 1 clone she'll stop, but so you got to be careful with that a little bit. All right, on ally turn, if an enemy with defense down is attack the most injured enemy for 400% damage. That's huge, assuming there's a bunch of defense down on there. Spoiler, she gives a lot of defense down. Gain 20% max health if at least 1 ally is Cosmic or Nick Fury. So there's a little Nick Fury synergy there. Gain 20% additional max health. So she gets 20% health and then an additional 20% max health, which is awesome. Nick Fury gains an additional 40% max health. So they're definitely trying to do some synergy with her there. I like the aspect of these charges, stopping some summons. Obviously, we're going to be looking for the defense down, what she's got. She'll synergize with anybody who's putting defense down a lot. Symbiote Spider-Man. There's some stuff below they talk about with America Chavez as well. That'd be fun to see her because they're both dimensional hoppers. So anyway, before we go into all that, let's look at her kit. So looks like you could use her special or ultimate first turn. So let's start with her ultimate. It's called Dimensional Assault. It's a 6-turn cooldown, so that's a little bit longer. Clear all positive effects from the primary target. Apply defense down to that primary target for 2 turns and attack for 600% piercing. Gain 5,000% extra focus on this attack, so you're pretty certain to land that, assuming she's got reasonable focus when we look at her stats. Characters killed by this attack cannot be revived, so there's a little bit of a Black Bolt aspect there. So that's pretty nice. Especially with the defense down, so we'll see how that shakes out. You know, you want to try to use that for a kill attack if there's a Minerva or anybody else who's going to revive. Second up is special called Light Speed Blitz. A little bit shorter cooldown here, 4/4 energy. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 270% damage, plus apply defense down for 2 turns to each target. So again, defense down to primary and adjacents for 2 turns. Repeat this attack 1 additional time. Apply speed up for 2 turns, defense up for 2 turns, immunity for 2 turns to self. You might want to use that one first turn, frankly. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. So very nice seeing that. I like it. Short cooldown. Again, more defense downs on the board. I like using this, potentially followed up with the ultimate to maybe kill shot somebody if you're worried about a revive. But either way, there's a bunch of defense downs going out to spark this passive down here on ally turn. If enemy with defense down is attacked, attack the most injured. So she's going to be hitting people nonstop if you're using this special, right? You just got to be smart about what you're doing there. Basic attack primary target for 370% damage, plus apply defense down for 2 turns. Symbiote Spider-Man-esque. Chain to 1 adjacent target for 310% damage, plus apply defense down for 2 turns. That's basically Symbiote Spider-Man outside the fact it's only 1 chain instead of 2. Counterattack does break this chain. She's sick. I'm defense down all over the place. You're attacking primary and adjacent targets. You're repeating it multiple times on the special. She's giving herself a buff on that special. On the ultimate, she's keeping somebody from reviving. She's giving herself some focus. I love it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then the passive, she's going to make it so that when she has negative effects, she's cleansing and healing from them and attacking the most injured enemy anytime somebody with defense down gets hit. So that's pretty awesome. So you can pick and choose like, oh, all right, I don't want to hit the most injured enemy with defense down because I think her passive will probably one-shot that person. So I'm going to hit this one over here. And then it's her passive procs, boom, take that one out, potentially. So they've got some developer questions there. Defining attributes, talks about high focus and hit points across the board, really strong character among their top 10. Summary value proposition or charge mechanic gives her a unique ability to block summoning and cloning. Hits very hard and her passive triggered with defense down, means she hits often and delivers solid damage. Each of her attack applies defense down. We already mentioned that. ISO weights, they say this is the developer's striker because she hits hard and applies defense down. All right, I'll buy that. Healer, she doesn't have any active heal, but she does have a ton of HP. So, especially with a Cosmic Fury, so that could be nice on an on-turn minor regen or healing. So we'll see how that shakes out. Who's this character work best with why? Obviously, anyone who applies defense down. Ghost, Shatterstar, Longshot, America Chavez, Silver Surfer. Cosmic character, she gains that 20%. Any extra commentary? When fighting against the 1-turn summoner, it feels really good to block out that summon. No Shocker for Doc Ock, no Clone for Sinister. Already mentioned Dark Phoenix. Her ult is a punishing heavy attack and blocks revive if it kills. So that's all pretty sick. I'm liking it. We're going to now look at the stats here and see exactly how she's kind of ranking up. So we're going to pull in, we're going to look at let's see here. So this was just perfect timing. So her health on this video, we've set up MSF GG already so that we can see it where it's the right baseline per what we got. Her health on this with this 7 yellow, 4 red, level 75, gear tier 14, passive 5, no Stark tech. Her health is 269, which makes her second in the game to Dr. Doom, just ahead of Black Bolt. Her damage is 18,972. Oh, hey, what do you know? Second to Dr. Doom and ahead of Black Bolt. Already crazy. Armor is 13,108. And let's make sure we sort these, which is, again, second to the game to Dr. Doom and ahead of Dark Phoenix. Yeah, right? No, ahead of Dark Phoenix. Let's let this go a little bit further here. Her focus is 9387. Let's sort that. So it's just built behind Emma Frost and just above Silver Surfer, but it's top 5. Okay. Her resistance is 7455. Let's sort this. So not the top, but she's between Rescue and Scientist Supremes at between 8 and 9. So top 10 there. And then probably most important, I tried to scroll there. That's funny. Speed, 125. So her speed is 125. So she's going to go around the same time as Black Panther. So unless she gets a speed up on spawn or something like that, which will make her go faster, but she's going to be the top 15 in speed. I mean, that's whenever I end up putting these in the actual ranking, she's a top 5 character for sure, stat wise. So yeah, super impressive, really sick. Loving what I'm seeing here. Now let's look at a battle with her against some Marauders. All right, so we're gonna play this. All right, so we get Kestrel coming in. This is versus Marauders, so it's a shield team, but with Silver Surfer, obviously. And we should see some of the buffs here. It looks like war activated buffs, defense down. So Strife goes first. All right, we got Operative putting some buffs on Nick Fury. We get a summon from Nick Fury. All right. We get the assault clearing nothing, which makes sense. And we've got Mystique turn. All right, assault is basically almost dead. They gets the dodge off there. All right, so this looks like we're talking about what we're gonna do here. It looks like the prime. That might have been the special. I can't tell. Yeah, that was the ultimate because it only attacked one target. And then we got Silver Surfer up. Looks like he uses Strife with his ultimate. I might have done either Emma. I probably would have done Emma there personally. But then, all right, so Kestrel, because someone got hit with defense down, took him out with his passive. Holy cow. Pretty amazing. All right, so then Emma clears. We get some of the Marauders going. We get the Operative stealthing. We get Sinister cloning. Nobody because of the charge. I guess so. There's no point to ability block him. That's, yeah, maybe. So I would have definitely done Emma, I guess. Goes to Sabretooth. That's probably okay. I would have slowed him, but that's fine. I think that might have been an assist there. Get the buffs from Fury out, so everyone's tippity top. Focusing on the Sabretooth, trying to get him out, which is probably smart, honestly. Now that I think about it, just to get him out of there. All right, so we got lots of bleeds and negative debuffs. Now everything's gonna be cleansed because of Emma. All right, we got a blind Surfer, so he's gonna miss, but he's gonna, yeah, I was like, yeah, we should have basicked there, but that's all right. So we got the passive again from Kestrel. Sabretooth comes in with his special. Sinister does his special, should heal people up pretty well there. Yep, a bunch of buffs all over the place. So we got Kestrel, she's tip top. That is her special, I believe. But there's a bunch of immunity all over the place there, so doesn't do a whole lot. We got the Operative still going. It's gonna be interesting to see how this shakes out. I've not watched this. This is the first time I've watched it. So Surfer still going here. You've got 2 super OP characters here, but if 2 super OP characters can help beat a team like Marauders, that's pretty awesome, I'll have to say. So a bunch of immunities, so she's not gonna get defense down anywhere. Yeah, she did her chain there. All right, we're just watching Sinister Basic, gets an assist. We got, yeah, Silver Surfer's going to be getting buffs for days here. Yeah, I mean, he's the one who's definitely helping win this fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kestrel's great. Surfer's pretty strong, though, as we got Fury. I mean, it's Kestrel and Surfer and whoever. All right, Fury's going to go down here shortly, probably. All right, we get slows everywhere again. Mystique was dumb and didn't attack Fury. No, I would have taken those buffs from Mystique, but that's fine. All right, so the ability, all right, so Sinister's gone. Yeah, this is probably, yeah, go there. All right, get the defense down, so that way at least it hits the most injured. Bye-bye Fury. And, I mean, yeah, so, I mean, without Surfer, I don't think this fight would have been won by Kestrel and Shield. But it clearly shows a pretty solid, you know, ability here and dynamic between Surfer and Kestrel to get some additional HP, get that passive proccing. You know, she's clearly a decent character. I want to see some more video of her with, you know, maybe not Surfer-esque type tunes, but, you know, it's still pretty darn good. So there's about, what is that, 20 seconds here. I'm pretty confident that these guys are going to take out Emma. So that's pretty cool animation there, like that with the dimensional jumping around. That's awesome. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to do skill, military, and heroes for hire in a separate video, so check those out. Hammer down on the like button, click the notification bell, subscription button like I mentioned, and you know, that 10K giveaway. You do that and we'll maybe put yourself into some running for some prizes with the subscribe and the what is it, the Discord follow along. So anyway, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.